YouTube. Today I got this 2008 Toyota Highlander. I'm going to be showing you how to replace this right front axle today. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so I continue to make videos like this to make your life easier. And the reason why we're replacing it, because one, it's leaking grease, and two, it's vibrating on acceleration. So let's get this done. It's a pretty easy job. Hopefully it doesn't give me no trouble. We'll see. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take this axle nut off. It's going to be a 30mm spline socket. Next, we're going to take out these bottom ball joint bolts. So don't fall off. 17mm. You're going to have two nuts and a bolt. Bolt goes in the back side. And now pull down your control arm. If you're not strong enough, you can use a pry bar to work it out. Now we're going to take a hammer. Take it out of the hub. Swing back. Get it out of your way. Now I'm going to take this up in the air a little bit. Now there's going to be a skid plate that you have to take off to get access to the axle. That big one leaning up against my box. You're going to have a few 10mm bolts on it and some clips. You can just take a little flathead screwdriver and pop the clips out. I don't think I need to show y'all how to do that. This should be high enough. Alright. Now, we're going to have to take out this snap ring and this 14mm bolt. There. Normally I use a pair of pliers to get this out, but it's kind of in a weird angle on this one. Now, if you're very lucky, the axle won't be seized into that housing right there. And this one's sliding right out like butter. It's very rare. And if they don't come out, that's a trick I use. With my air hammer, I'll put a flat punch on my air hammer and vibrate this like that, and it'll walk out. I actually posted a video on that on another Toyota with a similar setup. Now you're going to have to take the snap ring off because they don't give you a new one. I'll resume on this video when I get my parts. See y'all in a few. Guys, I'm back. I got my axle. The main thing you want to do is size it up with the old axle. Looks good to me. Now I know this shaft looks a little thicker. For some reason these aftermarket axles, they look a little different. But the main thing you want to pay to is the spline design. Make sure these splines look the same on both ends. And then roll with it. Take your nut off. They're going to give you a new nut, and it's not going to be the other style socket. It's going to be a regular 6-point socket. And it's also, this one's going to be a 32mm. The original one was a 30mm. So that's good. Let's do this. Actually, get your ring right here. Go ahead and push it over.
is a nuisance, so just know that these lingering impacts will be present throughout the rest of your afternoon and continue into your evening.
Let's do this.
We don't expect temperatures to increase.
Taking your time so you don't pinch your finger or drop it on your hand. Kind of heavy and clunky. Make sure you don't damage your seal when you're going in. All right. We might have to give it a couple love taps here. Take this nut, I'll thread it on backwards. That way I don't damage the front of it where you got to crimp it at. Yeah. There it goes. All right. The nut back off. And unfortunately, you're going to have a spline or what a 12-point style socket for the original nut. All right. Let's go ahead and slide her into the hub. Start this a couple threads. I'm going to pull out. Okay. Oh, I get this freaking cold. Causing me to be short of breath, congested. That time of year. When you live in Georgia, one day it's 70, the next day it's 30. That don't help. All right. Now the snap ring. What I'll do is I'll get the top in first. Sometimes you can use your fingers, but that one's not going to happen. Let me grab my little pry bar here. Come on. The older ones had the snap ring facing straight down so you can get pliers on it. Let's see what I can come up with. Can I get in there from this angle? Maybe. The hardest part of the job right here is getting that freaking snap ring back in. If it was facing straight up and down, I wouldn't be having this problem, but I decided to put it at an angle on this one. Come on. One time. Come out. We're going to get in there. Ah, yes, almost. Now let's grab the prop bar again. The magic click. All right. Grab that 14. tighten this down. Now, if you're wanting to hand torque it, yeah. No. I haven't checked though. In a couple days. It's that tax time, baby. Anyways, I was saying if you're going to torque it down by, you believe in torquing everything, 150, 160 foot-pounds should be sufficient. Make sure you crimp that though. Now tighten these 17s down. There you go, boys. Just put your little cover back on. I don't think I need to show you how to do that. All right, mission complete. Anyways, I hope y'all like this video. Y'all please subscribe. As always, check like. Y'all have a good day. Peace out, YouTube.